my loves. This is your pick a card reading for the first half of May. In this reading, I am going to discuss your personal life, your finances, your career, spiritual guidance, all in one for the first half of May. Yes, it is a general reading. It may resonate with you completely, but if you would like your own personal reading, you can email me and I will leave my email in the description, as well as each pile will have their own extended where I will go really, really deep. Okay. So 3 piles, like I said, I'm all up in the crystal. So the first pile is this beautiful crystal. The second pile is this acorn. And the last pile is a shell that I actually found at the beach. And I've kept it. It's beautiful. So you can use your intuition. You can use your of course, right? Like what else would you use? No, but you can use your intuition to pick your pile, whatever element you feel drawn to, or you can use a number picker. I know some people feel so uncomfortable about, I wonder if I picked the right pile, but I feel like if your heart is drawn to it and if it feels so familiar to you, then you did pick the right pile. I also feel like these pick a card readings are helpful. Like it strengthens your intuition. It strengthens your ability to trust yourself that you can pick the right choices for yourself. So once again, 1, 2, 3, take a deep breath and let's get into it, baby. It's about to go down. First 2 weeks of May. What's going to happen with you? All right, so if you chose pile 1, the first thing is for the first half of May, right? What do you need to be aware of for the first half of May? So what you need to be aware of could be your addictions. And addictions can mean anything. It could just mean like if you're overthinking, if you are addicted, maybe you can find yourself overthinking more than you normally do. If you find yourself using like coping mechanisms that you normally don't use because you're not feeling the happiest inside. So surrender to your addictions. It can also mean like maybe you have a spending addiction that you need to get a hold of. Maybe some of you may have a eating or drinking addiction that spirit just wants you to be aware of. Just like moderations is important for you the first half of May. Now, addictions normally just come up when you could be with masking, you have pain, and with pain that you can be holding inside, you may find yourself shopping more than you normally do, eating more than you normally do, drinking more than you normally do, just spending more than you normally do. Spirit wants you to surrender to your soul's path. So you could be coming to a place in your life where you don't know what's going to happen next, and that can scare you. All right. Also, yeah, it shows grief. So you could, when it shows divine lineage, some of you guys can be hurt. You could be hurt by people that you love. Some of you, I hear, feeling played. You could feel let down by life, people in life. With divine lineage, you could feel let down by your own family. Some of you, I don't know why, this her cousin. It could be cousin. It could be a best friend, you know. A lot of people don't ever talk about mourning the loss of like best friends, like people that you used to be close to, used to be a A1, your day one. You guys used to be close, and with closeness brings a lifestyle. And if you no longer spend any time with that person anymore, you can feel alone. So see, you could feel alone, and the next card says that you are not alone. So if you did, like, it shows standing your ground. Some of you, you know, I can go a little into this. I'm not going to go too deep into this, but you can. Like when it says stand your ground, this soul journey sometimes requires for you to make a sacrifice for your mental and emotional well-being. And sometimes if you feel as if a lover is not treating you well or with respect, or if you feel you have mother issues, or if you have father issues, and you have to release them because you feel like the love that you want is not being reciprocated, it's not being received. You know, if you find yourself where you have to separate from your family or your friends, and now you feel alone because you haven't found your soul family yet, this could be very, very hurtful. Normally, once you cut ties with people that you love and is special to you, but you feel like, I can't continue on like this, to fill the emptiness, you may find yourself starting to lean on addictions to cope with the grief of having to let certain people go. All right. With grief too, in divine lineage, some of you guys could have lost someone. Somebody could have like literally died. It doesn't even have to be like you having to walk away from somebody physically or having to leave certain people in your family. You could be grieving over someone that died. So you can have a death in your family and it can hurt really badly. Somebody that you were close to. You could have lost a mother. You could have lost a father. You could have lost a grandmother. You could have lost anyone close to you, and just grieving from the loss of the person who no longer even is here can be very, very, very painful. So you may rely on addictions to soothe the grief, you know. But so spirit just wants you, like, if that's one thing that they want you to pay attention to. All right. So that got really deep off the bat, right? So let's see what else is going on. Some of you too, I just heard counterfeit. Some of you are mourning the loss of a divine, like a counterfeit, someone who you thought that you were meant to like marry, someone who you thought you have to stand your ground on someone and cut the cord because that person is not honoring your boundaries. They're not respecting you. They could be emotionally unavailable, and you had to leave someone that you saw yourself spending the rest of your life with, somebody who you could have sacrificed a lot for, but they're not giving anything back in return. Okay. So let's keep going, because we're going to get into love as well. Let's see what else is coming up for you the first half of May. Unlocking. So you are going to open up your heart. The first half of May, you are going to open up your heart and you're going to trust. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Why do I feel like you could be taking a new route in your life? There could have been heartbreak that you could have been holding on to. There could have been pain that you were holding on to. You could have had a loved one that you were holding on to. And why do I see that the first half of May, you are going to open up your heart again and trust? Like your biggest thing is like, but also I hear, oh, my fault, I'm so sorry. Whoever, if this is a divine counterpart that you had to leave behind, if this was a like a karmic contract that you had to leave behind, you couldn't take it anymore, there's going to be a conversation. There's going to be a conversation with this person the first half of May, or even the mid-May. The first half of May consists of the middle of the month, that you may have like apologies. You might have like, I see you crossing paths with this person. So if this is a person that you were in love with, I see you crossing paths with them and you guys having a moment with each other where there's forgiveness or they apologize. All right. I don't think any of you will be waiting for an apology by the time this happens, but I see a conversation. So back here, I just see you opening your heart the first half of May and trying to trust the process when it comes to your soul path. Some of you guys can still be confused on what is it that you're supposed to do, or you are confused about or afraid to take a leap of faith in the direction of your dreams. So this is for work. Yep. Some of you guys can be releasing a job and you're looking for a job. I hear your coworkers are really, really impressed with you too. See, you could be taking a chance. You could be leaving a job that you really, really loved, and with miracle and prayer, you can be waiting for a brand new job. Now, if you didn't like walk away from a job and you're And you're not, yeah, some of you have to go back to school. Some of you guys, you know, you could have lost a job and you are going to return back to school in order to go after your dreams. When I see miracles and prayers, you're going to take a new leap of faith. You're going to open up your heart towards what you truly want. Yeah, I knew it. You were confused about what are you going to do next if you lost a job or if you have lots of expenses. I see like money is an issue for you. And you can even be afraid of that, like afraid of failure, afraid of what if this doesn't work. But to me, I see a beautiful energy surrounding whatever you're about to go towards. So this could be my pile where you are actually looking for a job. You could be finally going after your dreams. Yep, I knew it. It's like clearing a space in your path in order for you to open up to a brand new job. You're exactly where you need to be. So if some of you are on the verge, if you're on the verge of leaving your job, like Spirit wants you to know, like you are going to overcome this. If you're going through like money issues, stagnancies and money, feeling like a failure, feeling like, oh my God, what am I going to do next? How am I going to overcome these like money blockages and feeling really upset? You know, Spirit wants you to know that you're going to overcome this where you are right now in your life. You're going to overcome the feelings of failure. You're going to overcome the feeling of like, where is my next check going to come from? It's going to come to you. And some of you, it will require you to go back to school or for you to research. Some of you guys could be leaving a full-time position in order to go after a business of your own that you love. All right. Yeah. You seem so sad. Like this pile seems so sad to me. It's like let me see. Some of you guys can really feel like you're in a place where you need encouragement. You need encouragement. But the thing I want to tell you, you know, it shows you are exactly where you're meant to be. And just to go a little bit deeper, I feel like you had to leave things behind, people behind. And if you did walk away from a job, it was meant for you. Or if you did lose a job, it was meant for you to lose this job in order to put you on the path that is really near and dear to your heart. I feel like what Spirit is doing is clearing space in your life so that you can make room for the dreams that you really want. There's something that is in your heart that you really want to do. And you could have been holding on to an old job because of money, needing to pay your bills, but you are actually going after your dreams. And this is why they said you're exactly where you need to be. Yeah. Just know that you're going to have several job opportunities if this is you. You're going to have several job opportunities. And I see you being really happy with the outcome. So you are. Some of you, if you even used to work for a company in the past, I see them communicating to you and wanting you to come back to work and work for them. But if you don't want to go back to a job from your past, just know that you're going to have several job opportunities lined up for you that is going to be perfect for you. So if you are in a place where you're taking care of yourself and you're trying to figure out your future, this is exactly where you're meant to be. I feel like Spirit is giving you time and space within the first 2 weeks to really decide and, you know, what do you really want? Maybe in the last season, you were at a job that you really didn't love. Maybe last season you were with a person that you love, but the love wasn't fulfilling. It wasn't growing. It wasn't turning out the way that you hoped it would be. And these things have cleared off of your path. Give you space, especially if you did lose someone. You have the space to mourn the loss, and get yourself back into a healthier state of mind so that you can go after your dreams. Just know that you're going to have several job opportunities offered to you in the first 2 weeks. Yep, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. So within the first 2 weeks, just know that it's going to be a successful time. You have the Midas touch. You're going to have job opportunity. Just like I said, you have a professional job opportunity that's going to come towards you. So you don't need to worry about that. I even hear clearing out your closet. You can be clearing out your closet. You could be reorganizing right now. Some of you guys could be redecorating your house or your room right now. pampering yourself. Some of you guys could be taking yourself out to go get a pedicure and just trying to clear your mind right now, you know, because I hear like I need a mental break. You could be going for walks, but prepare yourself, because if things were slowed down in the work area, if you were looking for a job, if you needed more money, just know that it's about to be a busy time for you when it comes to finance and success. All right. Yeah, I knew it. There's ending and beginning. So you have one period of your life that's coming to an end. I knew it. And everything old has to be released in order for you to have something brand new. So you have a brand new beginning. And what I mean, like, if brand new lovers that are going to come in, you're going to have a brand new job, like everything, new money, new money, new mind, new people, new job, new coworkers. You're going to feel safe. So if you come to this reading and you're just like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how this is going to turn out for me. Just know, like, give yourself within the next 2 to 3 weeks, you will feel more safe. You will feel, I just feel you coming to a more grounded place, where before you could have felt really nervous, really scared, anxiety shooting up. I don't know what's going to happen. Am I going to be alone? Will I find love again? Will I find a new job? Or where am I going to get my next dollar from? Everything comes together so well. All right. Look at it. Stop playing with me. I love this. It shows awareness. Yeah, you have emotional loss, and it shows awareness, like you standing your ground. Some of you, you have a really huge heart. That's the problem. You have a really, really big heart. Somebody feels the emotional loss of you. You could be moving on from someone because you felt like you weren't being recognized and appreciated for your worth. So the way that I see this is like you're starting to feel yourself. You're starting to realize that I deserve so much more than this. If you're at a company and you feel like they're not paying you what you're worth, it's like, I don't want to stay here anymore. I feel like I'm more deserving of this. If you're in a relationship and the person just was not making the effort, they weren't pouring into the connection, you felt like you were alone. It's like, I have a big heart. I deserve more than this. And you are finally going to release people and move on with your life, and you're standing your ground. You're standing up for what you believe. This is a more stronger version of you. I even hear you educate yourself. So some of you may, watch videos online. Some of you guys might read research, and you're starting to find your worth. You're starting to realize that the things that you were putting up with was actually like, oh my goodness, I've been settling. I deserve more than this. So yeah, this is you putting an end to settling for less, putting an end to working at places that don't even feel good to you. This is an end to you dealing with people who won't even make the effort. It's like, I have a big heart. I deserve the same type of love that I can give, is how you're going to feel the first half of May. And not to say that whoever you're walking away from, you still don't love, because I think you still love them, actually. And that's even greater, because people feel like they should stay because they love, but you're saying, I still love you, but I'm walking away because you're not loving me. Whoo, baby, come on with it. This is you growing internally. This is you feeling more worthier of more, you feeling more deserving. Like, hold up, baby, I love you, but you're not loving me the way that you should. I'm giving into you, but you're not giving into me. You're not giving back to me. This is how you feel. So whoever you're leaving behind, they feel the emotional loss. I feel like you still love this person, but you just may feel like they're not going to grow. All right. Let me see. Because now let's go into love. I hear receiving gifts. So I don't know what receiving gifts. Some of you too, if you're moving up in a company, you're going to notice that. Suppose you are, some of you guys can be retiring. If you retire from a job, I just see people giving you gifts. I just see gifts coming in from a job. Like people giving you, showering you with gifts, showering you with love. All right. You know what's so funny too? You have a cyber stalker. You have somebody who's been trying to compete with you. Somebody who's been stalking you. They could have been using anonymous pages, and stalking everything that you do and you're aware of it. So you're like, oh, I'm gonna give them something to watch. Some of you guys had to deal with that. And if you are doing that, just know that if somebody is watching you, they feel it, honey. They feel it. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your love life. You even have, see what the, okay, so you had someone who was emotionally unavailable. You had a person that wasn't in touch with their feminine side, the soft side, the heart. Their heart wasn't open to love. I hear they're grieving you. You have someone who is grieving you, but then I see love coming as well. You have success and growth in love. And Spirit is so proud of you. This is to say, like, big up yourself. Imagine Spirit saying that to you, like, big up yourself. Like, Spirit is proud of you. You've been listening to your intuition. You've been praying too. Some of you are praying like, I really hope I made the right decision. You feel kind of sad. You feel kind of bad for this person. You do. And honestly, sometimes you even feel their energy. Like, you know that they're yearning for you. You could have helped them, or they could have been, because they are, because they're feminine energy, which it doesn't mean that they're feminine, by the way. Feminine energy just means the part that you love from. You love from your feminine, your nurturing side. This person was emotionally unavailable, which just means that, they probably took love but didn't know how to give it back. All right. Or could have took you for granted, wasn't appreciating the efforts. You had the big heart, so they probably loved your nurturing energy, loved the way that you embraced them, but they didn't have it to give back because their heart is closed off. So this person was broken before you even met them. They came to you broken. And I feel like that's another thing too. You probably are in a place where you're like, I'm tired of fixing someone. A part of you wants to still help them, but a part of you knows that I feel like it's causing you pain because now they're making you feel like you're not enough. Now they're making you feel like you're not deserving of love, and that hurts you. You feel rejected every time you deal with this person. This is why you're leaving them, because you can't go on with this level of pain. It hurts so bad. If they only knew. But anyway, this person is like reminiscing you. It's almost like they're trying to call you back in. It's like they're searching for your soul. They really, really are. See, with meeting, discussing. I told you, you're going to bump into this person and have a conversation. You even have synchronicities. This person is sending you like music. You probably hear like music and saying like, why do I keep hearing this song or thinking about this song? Somebody is missing you so bad. If you even have the urge to turn on like an R&B slow song and just listen to the lyrics, that's your person like yearning for you. They're yearning for you. I even hear go fishing. Maybe they can be spying on you or trying to find ways. Some of you guys could have blocked them. If you did, some of you could have blocked them. Not all. They're trying to find out like what you've been up to, or if you moved on. Do you have someone? All right. So you are maturing. Dang, they're masculine energy too. So that means this person, if you're masculine and feminine energy, woo! So they had unhealed feminine energy and unhealed masculine energy. That means they had mother issues and father issues. They had trust issues. They had abandonment wounds. With the masculine energy, it just means that this person wasn't even a provider. They could have struggled to provide because that's what the masculine does. The masculine, they go out there, they work, they provide, they protect. This person couldn't provide, they couldn't protect, they couldn't nurture you or love you. This is why you walked away, because they had nothing to offer. You had no choice. And this is like you climbing the ladder spiritually. This is like your spiritual journey, you coming back home to yourself. What will this person say? What will this person say to you? I miss being with you. I have so much to lose. I miss being with you and I have so much to lose. I still have feelings for you. Well, obviously they still have feelings for you. I find you so attractive. What else? I am recovering. They hurt when you pulled away. I feel so happy with you. This is somebody who still loves you. This is somebody who's still holding on. But when it shows loves, you have love and growth. You have success in something beautiful, like high vibrational, something that will make you happy. But my whole thing is it with this person? Damn, I just heard karma too. This person could be going through like a karmic phase right now. They're going through a tough time. Let me see what else they would say to you. And then I wondered how far this would go. So this is something that you were investing in. They want to know how far it would, how far it could have went if they continued with you. And it shows, I knew it. Leaving you hurt me too. And I've been struggling lately. So they're struggling without you. And it hurt when you guys detached. It hurt them. And if they're the ones who walked away, they feel more hurt than you. They feel, if they left you, they feel more hurt than you. But if you mutually agreed, like, we can't even do it, they're hurting without you. And you're going to feel their energy. You're going to see lots of synchronicities. This person is wondering about you or daydreaming about you. All right. I'm going to go on the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on this person and see what's going to happen when they come back around. And I want to go deep into what is this new love. You do have success and growth in love. So we're going to go into this love. Is it a new love or is it the same love being continued? Okay. I hope this helped you. I send you so much love and light. Pile 2. Let's see what's good for you. All right. So the messages of what you need to be aware of. I already see it. Like, be aware of fear. All right. This is so beautiful. Be aware of your fears, because the truth is Spirit is liberating you from what you've been through. Some of you can have a scarcity mindset. You could be afraid of, you could be even like afraid of spending, like, oh my goodness, trying to hold on to your money so afraid, so fearfully, like, what happens if I spend this? Will I have enough? You can have a mentality of, will I have enough? Will it be enough? And the answer is yes, you're safe. You know, you don't have to hold on to your money so tightly because Spirit is giving you enough money. Some of you, you have children, because it even says a child's love, and you can be very like fearful of, will I have enough to support my child? It's like Spirit is trying to keep you calm. You just have, unnecessary worry. That's how to say it. You have unnecessary worry and fears, and fear is just fear is false evidence appearing to be real. So whatever you're fearing, whatever lack mentality, whatever loss you're afraid of and wondering, will you be able to support your household, your children, and take care of the necessary things that you need to take care of? The answer is you will be. Like, you're going to be liberated. You're really safe. It shows light. You can even have a lot of, I even hear dancing around. Some of you guys are really silly. You like to play fight with your kids or dance with your kids. Anyway, the point is, your spirit team is so connected to you at this moment. And it's almost like you have an infinite supply of abundance. You don't need to be fearful of whether you're going to make it, because you are. It's almost, they're telling you that the higher power will supply your every need. Spirit says you are so close. You are so close to a breakthrough. Some of you are really close to a breakthrough. Some of you don't want to depend on other people. Like, you could have been depending on your mother. Your mother could have still been like trying to support you or help you, or someone could have had to like step up and help you, and you want to be completely independent. You feel bad when you have to ask for help. You feel bad when you fall short, and you don't like that feeling. So, and others of you, you had to work really hard from a young child. You had to do everything by yourself. So that's all you know is a high level of independence. So you only have you to lean on. So if you don't have it, it's almost like I have nowhere else to go, because I'm my only true support. Spirit wants you to know, no, we're here with you, you're a beautiful light, and they just want you to see yourself receiving money if you're afraid, and it will be yours. Spirit will figure out ways of how to make money come toward you, and it can even show up in new ideas, new ways of making money. And also, I just heard connecting with others, and connecting with others in a way where you can work with other people and receive money, like collaborations. You can collaborate with others and make money. I just see different ways of you making money and being able to be financially strong. So you don't need to worry if that is your worry. Scarcity mindset, like maybe your child could be asking for your money. Like, damn, if I have to go into the bank and pull this, like, will I be okay? Because I need, you can always be one step ahead of the game, and it can just lead you into fear. And Spirit doesn't want you to function that way. They want you to know that you are abundant. Money flows to you easily and effortlessly. Maybe you need to start creating, money is energy. So you having an abundant mindset, knowing that money flows to you, like even as I say it, I just see money everywhere. I see money everywhere right now. So you can have money. You have an infinite amount of abundance that can just flow to you at any given minute. You don't know how Spirit can bless you. God is so big that somebody can just knock on your window and give you $10,000. Life is so unexpected. So Spirit just wants you to think like that. Think abundantly. Think that money can come to you in so many different ways. You'll be so surprised of how things will work out. But for you, I just feel like you're so safe. And I see money all around this spread. Like you have so much money. Like even if it's not in your hands right now, just know that you have an infinite supply of money, where even on your worst day where you feel like, oh my goodness, how am I going to make it? You end up making it. All right. So it could just be, I don't know if you could have grew up in poverty, or you can remember times in the past when you couldn't really make it, and you just don't ever want to see yourself going back down to that. And that is a fearful thought, like if you made it out of a certain life and now you want to maintain a certain lifestyle, that is a real fear. However, what Spirit is trying to get to you, and for you to have like in your mind, or even to recite, like you're taken care of by the universe regardless. You're going to be stable. You're going to be safe. So that's just something for you to be aware of, okay? For the first half of May, because this is just for the Spirit even says going into June, like be prepared for like miracles, or people showing up and sending and being able to like give you money, or wanting to collaborate with you, or people just wanting to work with you and wanting to pay from now all the way till June. Like your money shall overflow. That's what it just seems like. What it is, like you're just coming into an abundant time in your life that's going to make all your struggles or your fears of money just go away. Some of you too, because I hear terminating a lease. Some of you could be trying to move. You could be trying to rent a new place, and you're afraid. What if I don't have enough? What if this doesn't work? You're just afraid. You're creating so much fear and worry of what you think. See what I'm saying? Fear is false evidence appearing to be real, but you're creating this with your mind. You're creating fears and roadblocks where there is none. So just be aware of that. Be aware of your own mind creating limitations where Spirit is so abundant. Okay. You're gonna get a call as well too. You're gonna be so surprised. Some of you guys, there's a lot of job offers. So you're gonna be so surprised that. So this is supposed to be for the first half of May. You can't believe a job offer that you get. You're so shocked and so surprised, and you can't even believe it. And you may try to play it off too, like, oh, I will get back to you. You may like. I'll get back to you. I'll let you know if I'm going to take this offer. But the truth is, you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe I got this offer. So you're going to play it down. You're going to get a really great opportunity for money, and you're going to play it down, but you're like, whoa, I can't believe this just happened. You know, be prepared for miracles. That's like the biggest thing. Like, be prepared for miracles coming your way. Be prepared for like a breakthrough. Why do I feel like you're going through a breakthrough season when it comes to financial abundance? Spirit says you've been planting these seeds for a minute. you like, for a minute? Baby, you've been planting these seeds, honey. These is old seeds. These are old seeds that you have planted and watered. Spirit also says you're so much more wiser than you give yourself credit for. You have a very abundant mindset where it comes to like your creativity, and your mind wanders to deep places. There's so many layers to you. You're a very interesting person. Let me keep going. Look, oh my goodness. Come for me, baby. I wish you would. Climb through the screen and come for me if you can. Please don't come for me. Come for me. Look at it. It just says abundance, downloads, regeneration, and successes. This is everything I was talking about. Look how much abundance you have coming towards you. And you know what it is? It's hard when you work in the spiritual world because everything is based on faith, right? Faith is things that you cannot see. You cannot see what's about to even come for you. So it's almost like, don't even try to see it because you cannot even see what's coming to you. You have so much happiness. Even like with Sun, you may get paid so much money that you even get to have downtime just to like relax. Baby, was your system on fight or flight? Were you? That's not even funny. Why do I be laughing at the wrong time? Y'all know, did you guys notice I've been trying to work on this, laughing at the wrong time? I still haven't been successful. Follow with me. My intentions is pure. But yeah, it's like your system could have been survival. You could have been operating from a place of survival. You could have been like, all my life I had to fight. Well, baby, you ain't got to fight no more. Somebody's so sexually attracted to you. And I know I am not in the part of love, but somebody wants to, whoo, baby, do me, baby. Somebody got it really bad for you. Somebody, I'm not even on love yet, but let me just go. Cause you know me, if I have a download, I'm just going to go with it. Somebody is so infatuated with you. And they find you to be so beautiful. They find you to be so, or handsome. They find you to be so mysterious. They love how you look. You're just really beautiful. And even as I look at this card, you can have a really bright light. Some of you guys can be healers. And you have this beautiful eccentric look. And you have this beautiful bright light. I hear entitlement issues. Who has entitlement issues? Okay. So you're also going to experience in the first half of May, like people becoming obsessed with you and some entitled, some like fighting. Why do I feel like there's a fight for your heart? And people are fighting to be noticed. People are fighting for you to recognize them. And you know what it is? You so stuck on money. You know, it says children. I don't know. Some of you guys could be mothers in this pile. You can be so focused on your children, your household, and your money that you don't even realize that people are obsessing over you. People are visualizing what it would be like to like live with you or have a life with you. And I said people, you have 3 strong suitors that are very obsessed with you. And you turn them on just by existing. Just breathe and they gonna faint, honey. Wasn't Michael Jackson like that? Wasn't Michael like that? Like, Michael will just stand on stage and people will just pass out. That's insane, right? But there's not another Michael Jackson like that. He would just breathe, honey, and people would just faint. You don't remember those Michael Jackson? They even used to have it on the news sometimes. They bring in them stretchers to carry people out from his concerts. Baby, you famous. Because your energy is given. I even hear the song by, which is a beautiful song. I haven't heard the song in a long time. I'm going to play it when I'm done with all these readings. The song by Boyz II Men, I'll Make Love to You Like You Want Me To. You know what it is? Like the melody in the beginning when the song just begins. Somebody feels that way about you. But anyway, because this just came in, but people are really smitten by you, like really smitten. So clear seeing, inner vision. Ooh, let me tell you what else. Let me tell you. You're going to be so happy. Like if you've been praying like to sharpen your intuition, you wanted your third eye to open, you want to see people's intentions. Can I tell you something? Somebody can just come to you and say hello, and you could get a download on their energy that quick. Your intuition, baby, going to be sharp like nails, sharp like razors. You hear me? You're going to have a really easy time like seeing through people so fast, seeing their intentions, seeing how they feel. You're going to see things in people so easy, like too easy, baby. You ain't got to flip a card or nothing. Is they just talk and you can just feel the type of energy that they come with. Whoo, baby, whoo. Let's get it. Now, like you can even get a feel of a room just by like your intuition is going to be crazy. Spirit also says you're going to have a sweet tooth. Yeah. So when it comes to work, you could have been feeling stuck when it comes to your destiny. Like you trying to create, you trying to bring in more income. Oh, this is so sweet. You even have like, you've been so worried that you have someone who passed over. You have a deceased loved one that wants to tell you that they're happy, they love you, and for you not to worry. You're going to have a deceased loved one. They're going to come into your dreams too. They're going to be with you so much. They love you a lot. I just feel so much love. Like even speaking about your deceased loved one just activated my heart chakra. Whoever this person is, it's like you held near and dear to your heart. They love you and they are watching over you. Like everything is going to be okay. They would love to tell you that. I don't know if this is like a mother figure because it's the way that they say it. Like everything is going to be okay. Like they want to soothe you. It's almost like they want to tell you it's okay. It's okay. You suffer in silence a lot. You probably cry in your bed when nobody's looking. You probably have to be strong for everybody. Strong. You don't like your children to see you cry, and you probably help people. And then when you're by yourself, you take on the world. And they're there with you. So you have a lot of support from the spiritual realm, especially this angel, your guardian angel, who is somebody who used to be here with you. All right. Oh, you have a move. You have a happy new move or new employment. You're either going to move to a new home or you have a new job that will give you enough money to buy a new home. All right. So if you felt like then, oh my goodness, miracles, expect wonderful miracles. It's your season for a reason. I hear eating steak. You're going to be craving, you eating good. I love food. Oh my goodness. I hear more than you expect. What's coming into your life is way more than you expect. You could be a manifester. You could be a manifester. You can have a vision board right now on your wall. And what you prayed for is going to be bigger than what you prayed for. You have miracles in the first 2 weeks. Opening to your spiritual sources. Let me tell you, your spiritual team is going to be out for you, baby. You're highly protected. I just feel like you're a powerful person, or you're stepping into a very powerful position, powerful life. I hear God makes no mistakes. Anything that happened to you was meant. God makes no mistakes. A lot of things weren't your fault, but the experiences was meant to build you, to mold you, to mature you. Oof. Let me see what this is about. What is this anger about? Boundaries. You're gonna have to put up strong boundaries when it comes to people. To see now, I did speak about I'm trying to connect to the energy of it. I did speak about people feeling entitled to you. Like there's somebody in this energy that has like a heavy entitlement energy, and you're going to have to put a boundary up like, hold up, back up, back all the way up, baby. You have conflict with somebody. What is this about, though? Is it about money? Are you arguing with somebody about money? Do you have people with entitlement thinking that they're entitled to your money because you are doing so successful right now? Because it shows material harvest, and it also shows a brand new job. So you have a brand new job. You're partnering with someone. But with anger, I'll get into that energy really fast. What is the anger about? Ooh. If you disconnected from someone, they could be pissed. If you disconnected from someone and you didn't decide to play into their game and you just felt bored with them, they were hoping that this would grow, but it looks like a connection, something that came to an end. You could be pissed at somebody that you used to deal with, who's very like envious of you. You could have chose someone else. Are you with somebody else? Did you leave somebody behind that felt entitled? They must have felt like their position with you was secure and that this connection was going to continue to grow, but they could have been playing too many games. And you, because of that, you disconnected from them, and you could be dating, and they feel disrespected that you just upped and left them, that you don't entertain them anymore. That you're angry at this person. You feel like, why are you angry at them? Oh, you just want to move on in your life. Spirit says positive movement. You're just ready to move on. I feel like you're ready to leave the past in the past. You could be one of those. You could have been in a place where you just felt like this connection was just bringing you way too much negativity and it wasn't giving you what you wanted, because it shows discontentment and boredom. You're getting bored with the connection. You could have even been bored because you felt like the connection was even stuck, like it wasn't growing. It's like you're looking for more. You want a more romantic, abundant type of love. And they just wasn't it. They're angry. They were thinking if they would be patient that you would come back around, but you never ever did. They were waiting on you. You didn't even know it. And they feel entitled to you because of whatever they invested. So just be prepared for that. Yeah, Spirit shows like you're going to have a lover who's going to try to challenge you. Be prepared for that. The first half, like a lover, you're trying to take lead back over your life. They feel like you just threw them out like trash. Some of you could have had children with this person, or you didn't have to, but it shows family. So you could have been, you could have spoke about having a family with this person. You could have allowed this person around your children. You feel like they were just taking too long. They could have been taking too long to commit. They could have been taking too long to like show you a different side of them. You just felt like the connection was very stagnant. They could have told you like, oh, I have to get my life together. Just give me some time. And you were just like, gotta go, baby. This is you. You're going to be really big on like, you feel like you're at a place in your life where you really need to work on your confidence. You feel like, why do I keep attracting in certain types of people? It's almost like you feel like you could have settled, and you want to put yourself in a position where you're worthy of more. Because right now when it says worthiness, it's like you could be working on like self-love. You could be working on making yourself feel more confident, feeling more handsome, feeling more beautiful, maybe even wanting to change your look a little bit, spend some money on yourself, and then, you know, take yourself out on a date and do more for yourself so that you can attract in better. Because the way that you look like you're just tired, you also feel like you've just wasted so much time on the wrong people, and like nothing can give your time back. You could be really big on like time, And you could be focused on your age. Like, look how old I am. Look at the age that I'm at right now. You could be really fearful. Like, if I don't start taking care of myself, if I don't, work on my confidence, then I'm just going to attract in the same person. So I might as well repair myself, repair my heart. You're going to be really big on like healing your heart and being more independent. You don't want to chase love. You don't like the way how it made you feel. So you could have felt like you had to chase love at a point, and you don't want to feel that way. You want to attract love in. So that's a big focus. Like, I want to keep going on and on. You could be having lots of deep conversations with yourself the first 2 weeks about you could be holding on to resentment. There it goes with the anger. Now it's showing up. With the anger, it's like you feel like you've wasted your time on the wrong people. They weren't even worth it. And you could feel like you had some people treat you bad. And it's like, how can you treat me bad? Look how beautiful I am, or look how how did I allow you to treat me this way? So you're really going to be selfish with yourself. You're going to get selfish. You're going to really be increasing. You're going to turn into a high value woman or a high value man. You're going to focus on being a high value woman, a high value man, and attracting higher quality mates because you feel like you've wasted so much time with the wrong people. They don't really even have much to offer. That's what you're going to be focused on, and getting peace over what you've been through. And once again, connection. So you could just be dating, and spending lots of time with yourself trying to make peace from all that you've been through. You're going to cry a lot. Like, thinking about, so that means you just came out of a cycle. Sometimes when you're in it, you can't really see how much it's really affecting you until you go into separation. And it's like you had a powerful revelation that you can do so much better. You're worthy of so much more. But this hurts you to see what you have like allowed yourself to tolerate for so long. All right. So let me see. What is coming towards you in love? You're going to spread your wings when it comes to your life. It's like you are going to take lead of your life. Let me see who's coming towards you. You have a soulmate that's coming towards you. Something that you manifested. It could be a Leo. It can also be a Cancer. Some of you, you have a lot of people competing for your heart. A lot of people that are going to be afraid. You have a lot of options that are going to come towards you. And somebody who feels like left out in the cold and rejected by you. And they feel like you went off on them. Somebody feels like you went off on them and you were supposed to be their queen. You were supposed to be with them. You guys were supposed to be together forever. Somebody can be very delusional about you. Somebody feels like they're waiting on you, like they deserve you. But it's like, let me tell you, you're going to have people fighting over you. You're going to have people competing over you. But when it shows marriage and commitment, I see a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I'm going to go on to the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on who is coming towards you, as well as this person who feels entitled, who feels entitled towards you, that you're going to have to use boundaries. But Spirit says you are stronger than you were before. Like you are not the same woman or man that they ended things with. You're not the same. So let me tell you this, since you're not the same, even if they were to have you back, the experience will not be the same because you are stronger. You even show up as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very independent, and she really expresses herself. She doesn't hold back. She speaks up for herself. She protects herself. She advocates for herself, and she's very, very honest and independent. So you're not the same person that they were with before. I don't know what they're expecting. But I'm going on to the extended. Ooh, I almost forgot again. 3 wishes that is going to happen for you within the next 30 days. You get a new house. I already showed it. Some of you are a new house. You're moving. What else? Ooh, new lingerie. And it's funny because with new lingerie, when I said you're going to be working on your worthiness, I see you buying yourself some like sexy, nice, like houseware, like you wanting to feel beautiful and sexy for you, not even for anybody else. Like you really indulging in like self-love and doing things that make you feel loved, make you feel worthy, like for yourself. So I seen new lingerie. You also got some new connections. Some of you marriage. I don't know why, but let me just pull one more. And new friends. You finally connect with like new friends, your soul tribe. So you meet new friends, marriage potential, a new house, and lingerie. Okay. I send you so much love and light, pile 2. Pile 3. Let me tell you something, pile 3. Let me tell you something. Your energy for the first 2 weeks of May is like lit. You feel so social. If you could have been in a period of like isolation and you could have been going through like worries and doubts and all kinds of things, you are feeling so like you have a lot of love to give. You're going to be really, really social, and you're going to be really outgoing, and you're going to feel really sexual, like strong sexual desires, maybe even strong sexual fantasies that you want to act out. But it's almost like you have a lot of passion, a whole lot of passion. So that's what I felt with your pile just already, like very, very sensual, really big into like your femininity, very powerful, very confident, but also like you're just ready to turn up. So let's see what spirit wants you to be aware of. What do they want you to be aware of? Ooh. Be aware of self-sabotaging, especially when it comes to creativity and joy, and also surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. So this will also help you improve conflicts when it comes to your relationships. They want you to, you may have your truth, but someone else may have a different truth that doesn't align with yours. It doesn't make them wrong. It just makes them see things differently from you. So just be careful. You may get into arguments with people that concerns of who's right and who's wrong. But Spirit wants you to know there really is no right and wrong. It's their version versus your version. So just be a little bit more open and receptive to someone else having a different way that they see things from you. All right. So like I said, you could have been in a place where you felt down. I just don't think that this is not gonna last really long. All right. I want to even tell you like the first 7 days. So the first 7 days of May, you may find yourself in a very resistant place. And I really feel like some of you guys can struggle with depression. It's like Spirit has so much that they're trying to give to you, but you are kind of like shut off from your emotions. Spirit is trying to give you more joy and more creativity. And they want you to be proud of yourself, and they want you to celebrate yourself and embrace the moment. And it's kind of funny because you go through this period and then all of a sudden you have this big surge of energy that you do begin to embrace the moment. You do begin to turn all the way up. And you're creative in so many different ways. Some of you too, if you are like in the spotlight, if you do have a social media, your social media is going to even like increase because of how like you're going to be really creative, and you're going to be creative in many different ways, maybe even creative in how you show up, so you can be really expressive in the clothes that you wear, the makeup that you wear. You just have a lot of energy. So if you do have like a platform, that's going to help your platform with this energy. Like you stepping into joy, you being more playful, and you embracing the moments where the first 7 days you could struggle. You can struggle with happiness. You can struggle like resisting to what spirit is trying to bring to you. And it could be coming from a place of like depression or a place of just feeling. Because when it says be proud of how far you come, sometimes you can get stuck in where you want to be or how you wish things would have turned out or what you want rather than what you have. And it can keep you in a place of feeling like you're not happy. But spirit wants you to acknowledge all the work that you have put in, because you put in a lot of work. You seem very hardworking. You seem very ambitious. So spirit wants you to be proud of you. You've even been like pampering yourself more. You've been even like utilizing more self-care rituals into your life and trying your best to eat healthy so that, you could have been focusing on everything that you regret or everything that went wrong or all the different things you could have done to make something better. And what spirit is like, no, please be proud of yourself. You've done so many great things. Like they're proud of you. They want you to be proud and celebrate yourself more instead of dwelling on like what you don't have or what didn't work out for you. All right. I even hear people are so jealous of you. You even have a lot of people being jealous of you. You can have a lot of people who compete with you. Maybe this is why too you always feel like you have to argue and be defensive and sharing your point of view, because you've had a lot of people who try to discourage you or try to take you away from how great you are. So you can be more defensive. You give me Leo energy for some reason. You could be a Leo, you could be a Sagittarius, but you give me fiery energy. You could be an Aries. You just seem very fiery to me. But it's like fiery in a place where you're ready to take your power back from people who try to deny you. It's like now you're, baby, you ain't gonna try to come for me. Baby, baby, you ain't gonna come for me. I will be damned. And I feel like that's what's gonna trigger you to feel like, I've been too humble, baby. I'm going to come back out and I'm so tired of playing it humble. So yeah, you coming back to take your power. That's what's going to happen to you. I can show you better than I can tell you. All right. So that's what spirit wants you to be aware of. And because you're healing, don't feel. Sometimes you have big energy leaks. Sometimes you have energy leaks where you just feel so depleted. Are you an energy healer? Do you work with people? But sometimes you feel very powerful and you feel a lot of energy, and other times you feel very depleted and very hopeless. You go through both. So let's see. Yeah, see, spirit is telling you don't give up. I knew it. I knew you were doing like this has to like don't give up. Sacral chakra. Spirit. So what energy spirit is going to give you is your sacral chakra. This is like your inner power. This is like your sensuality, your sexuality, and you using it to be a force to be reckoned with. Because if you are going after a dream, you can be very exhausted at times. I just said it, like you have times where you have so much energy and you feel so hopeful and you feel enthusiastic and you feel optimistic and you feel like, baby, you ready for whatever. And then other times you just feel like depleted and hopeless. And I feel like with that level, of intensity, I knew you was doing something. But it shows it. You could be going after your dreams. Spirit doesn't want you to give up. Like you uncovered your mission. You know what you're supposed to do. So you're the pile you know why you're here. But I just feel like spirit done gave you a mission that can sometimes deplete you. And because the mission is so much, you can feel very Like, damn, when is my dream going to turn out? And this is why Spirit is saying, be proud of yourself of how far you have come. Maybe you may dwell sometimes of where you wish you would have been by now, or where you thought you should be by now, and you can get very discouraged, but they don't want you to get discouraged. Don't give up, because what you're going after, Spirit wants you to know that this is your mission. And I also hear your lesson. You could be learning lots of lessons from this dream that you're going after and adapting. Some of you guys can be an actress. Let me tell you, whatever you do, you're just very creative. You're just very, very creative, whatever it is. So I only say that because you have so much character to me. You seem like you have a lot of character to you. You could be a singer. You could be an actress. I just feel like it's something very, very creative, something of the arts that you do. You could be an artist. You can literally be an artist, like a really good artist at that too. You're really good. Like, you're passionate. Like, you put your soul into whatever it is you do. You could be a beautiful dancer, and you put your heart and soul into dancing. And when you dance, you dress and you sing. You know, you could be a dancer. You could be a singer. Whatever you do, you just do it really good. You're very passionate about it. But I just feel like it just takes a lot of your energy. So this is beautiful. What Spirit is giving you is like divine alchemy. This is beautiful. It's like a manifestation. And like, I knew it, like you being in your higher power, you just embracing who you are, and unconditional acceptance. I feel like accepting where you are, accepting who you are, and accepting where you are, and accepting your personality is so big. People probably don't even understand you. You have so many layers to you. You're so, you go through series of emotions and moods, but I just feel like you embrace all that you are. And that may be hard for people who are actually very suppressed. Some people are so suppressed and you're not. You are a very colorful person and you embrace all walks of life. And that can be difficult sometimes, where people wear masks or people are not really in touch with themselves the way that you are. So you're in touch with yourself and you're in touch with life and you're in touch with your creativity. You're in touch with your soul. And that's a lot. You probably grew up hearing like, oh, you too much. And you're not. Like, you probably are destined to be a star. And that's the reason why you have so many different layers to you. It's meant. And when you do art, you can tap into any of it. So if you are feeling dark and depressed, you can probably make the most beautiful, darkest drawing in the world. Or if you feel dark and depressed, if you tap that in, if you have an acting role, you can pour that into your acting role and you do the best because you are so emotionally connected to all the layers of you. That was so deep. That was so deep. So you're rare. You are very rare. You're very unique. You're very talented. You're very skillful, which also means that you are probably a perfectionist and you're very hard on yourself. I just see that. You have to be hard on yourself because the Spirit is telling you to like allow joy in and to be proud of yourself. And you're all of this. It's like, how can you not be proud? How can you not be proud of all that you are? That's a lot. You seem like a walking ball of light. Like, you could be very entertaining, Okay. Breakthrough. That's the first card. You have a breakthrough. I knew it. You were sad. Why were you sad? So you have a brand new beginning. You're taking a new leap of faith. There's a talent that you have mastered. Some of you guys can be going for your masters. You don't have to. You could be going to college for anything. It could be a bachelor's, it could be an associate's, you could be studying the arts, you're very big also in being successful. You may be upset and sorrowful because your journey is just taking so long, and you are healing. You can also be a healer. Yeah, but I knew it. Whatever you do, you love. You light up any room that you walk into. And you're not a boring person. You seem fun to be around, like you're a ball of light. With third eye as well, some of you can do something in the tarot community, in the healing community. You can do Reiki. You could do spiritual classes. You just do the arts. You just do the arts, and you have mastered your ability. You're a perfectionist. How could you not master it, right? So you have a brand new beginning, and you have a huge breakthrough. Some of you, if you're like an actress, you get a huge role. You get a huge acting role, or a huge record label, or a huge deal. There's just some type of breakthrough and beginning that is going to take you to new levels. So you have a new passionate, romantic relationship. And let me tell you something. Your love life is going to get very, very spicy. See, that makes sense now. If you're a creative soul, then that means you're very creative in the bedroom. I said it. You're not a boring person. You're full of life. You're full of life everywhere. You do everything with grace and excitement and passion, and you bring that energy into the bedroom. You may find yourself wanting to try new things in the bedroom. But yeah, you're going through a huge purification. So Spirit just wants you to be patient with yourself, okay? Yeah, you're going through a huge awakening. And you're integrating the lesson. So it's going to be important. Whatever you learned from the last season, it's time for you to integrate it and use it. And I feel like you are. So whatever failures, whatever disappointments, in the beginning of the reading, I spoke to you about being sorrowful, whatever, like anything you felt like regrets, mistakes, or being down on yourself about certain aspects of your life. It's like, it was a lesson. It was meant for you to go through that. And you're going to take all these lessons and you're going to integrate it. It's integration time. So it's like, the way I see it is like lights, camera, action, baby. It's time to put everything that you learned into action. Show me what you got, pretty mama. You know, so Spirit wants you to surrender. You're going to have to surrender. Surrender to the alchemy of life. You're going through a huge energetic upgrade. Your life is about to upgrade. Your sexual life is about to upgrade. The people that you meet is going to upgrade. I feel like you're just going to embrace all that you are, and it's going to bring you into a whole new world. Like, this is beautiful. This is like really beautiful. Spirit wants you to have compassion for yourself. I feel like I said in the beginning of this reading, you were really hard on yourself. So Spirit wants you to release judgments about yourself. Once again, going back to that perfectionist, you are like a perfectionist. So when you make a mistake, or when things don't turn out the way that you hoped it would, you can be very, very hard on yourself. And I feel like the biggest thing is to find a way to be more compassionate to yourself and be more compassionate and loving to others as well. Like, you're human. It's okay if you're not perfect all the time. I want you to embrace that. I want you to say that with me. It's okay. I'm human. Humans make mistakes. I'm imperfect, and it still makes me perfect. I'm imperfectly perfect, just the way I am. Like, embrace it. You're hard on yourself. I knew that. I can feel it in the energy. You're so adorable, whoever you are. You just seem like you have so many different layers to you. Let me tell you something, honey. When it comes to your love life, like, you could be in a relationship, and if you're not in a relationship, baby, you're going to be in a relationship. You are even so much that if you're in a relationship, like, your partner can be very, very humble, and then you are the opposite of them. It's like you light up their soul when you come around. They could be a little intimidated by you because they don't know if they measure up to all that you are. So you could be a freaky one, you freak in the bed. And plus you're very, the life of the party, you're very outgoing. You go after your dreams. It's like sometimes this person doesn't feel like they measure up to you. Let me see. Who are you with? See, you're the sacred woman. You can also be a sacred man coming to this reading, okay? But it shows the sacred woman. It just means like you're on a very, very divine journey. And your whole point in being on this earth is to like spread love, light, and to be your fullest self. And this is exactly what you're doing, embracing all that you are. This is why you are so talented and gifted and you work so hard. It's like you're embracing all that you are, and that's what you're meant to do. You're also on a spiritual journey, so you're evolving constantly. And with self-development and revelations, it does make you kind of hard on yourself because you become so aware that you become aware of your flaws. You become aware of everything. I feel like being conscious is a gift and a curse because you're constantly trying to be the best version of yourself. And there's no measuring stick to that. You know, you're just constantly being the best version of yourself. You're when you think you finally arrived, all of a sudden you go through another spiritual awakening. That's the way I feel like it is. As soon as you feel like you have arrived and I got it, this is it. Spirit starts to reveal things to you. You start to another layer and you're like, damn. You know, but you are here to evolve. You're here to be the best version of yourself, but do not internalize this journey or be too hard on yourself. But you're sacred, you know. Boundaries, because your light is so bright, it just means you attracting a lot of people. But to me, it seems like you have strong boundaries. This is not a person that you have strong boundaries and you're not afraid to set boundaries. The way that she or he looks, it's like you're a very confident person. Even when you feel like you're not, you know, you may feel like you're not confident. You're very, very confident to the outside world. The outside world sees you as very, very confident. And you may feel like you may only feel confident when you're at your best self. But Spirit wants you to know that even when you're at your lowest point, you're still that chick, you're still that guy, no matter what. So you probably judge yourself on certain parts of your journey or your material world, or if things are working for you or not. And Spirit like, please, baby, even if things are not working for you, you still the stuff. You still that chick, you still that guy. It doesn't matter. It's just your soul, your energy just makes you so attractive. It's not even you could be the type that you put on a little baseball cap and some sweats and a t-shirt and you're still just so magnetically attractive just because your energy, your aura, because of who you are, your character, the energy you carry. It's just you. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes people will do a lot to the external so that they can be very attractive. For you, you're just very internally attractive. So it don't even matter what you do to your external. You're just so attractive. You got swag. The way you talk, it's just the way you are. Your character is what really draws people in more than anything. So you may feel like, what jealousy and why are people so jealous of me? I don't even think I'm all that. It's who you are. You embrace all of you. You have so many layers to you. You're the life of the party. You're very understanding. You're very outgoing. And you're very, very smart. Some of you can be sarcastic. You just have a smart mouth sometimes. You just don't, and it doesn't seem like you care. Oh, you're very authentic. You're very, very authentic. You live unapologetically. And that's a big deal in this world where society controls a lot of people. So, yeah, you're reparenting yourself. I feel like some of you could have had a controlling mother or controlling father. You are in a phase where you have to reparent yourself. All right. Or if you just came out of a situation where it just shows reparenting yourself. And reparenting yourself is being compassionate to yourself at those moments when you don't feel your best, at those moments when you don't get what you want and you feel hard on yourself, at those moments when you do make a mistake. This is where the spiritual tools actually mean the most. This is where reparenting yourself and being compassionate is so important. It's like being a friend to yourself at those moments when you feel like you don't feel the best. Be a friend, create another version of you in your mind where you are a friend to yourself at times when you want to be self-critical. I feel like that's the only missing piece that you really need to work on. If you know, because self-development, you were trying to say like, what is it? What do I need to do next? For you, it's just like strengthen your self-compassion in the way that you reparent yourself, especially at those moments when you need yourself the most. All right. Be a friend to yourself. Yeah, if you cut somebody off, they're really obsessed with you. But it's so, I don't know. I feel like you're with somebody already. They gonna chase you. Yeah. They take a passive approach when it comes to love. They're trying to find their balance in life. And it's so, I feel bad for this person. It's like they're trying to, they want to feel enough. They look at you and they try to mirror your energy, but the more that they try to mirror you, the more defeated that they feel. They just don't feel enough. They don't feel good enough for you. This is the issue, what's going on with this person. You may get upset with them, especially if you're a fire sign. You probably want things to go so fast. Just know that this person is obsessed with you, and what they're going through is very, very internal. You may, you know, have expectations of this person or what you want from them, but they move very slow, and they move slow because they don't feel like they're worthy of you. They feel like you can do better, but then at the same time, they don't want to let you go. They mixy. They don't want to let you go, but they feel like they're not enough for you. They compare themselves to you a lot, whether you know this or not. And if you fall asleep around this person, they watch you sleep. They like to watch you sleep. They like to daydream about you when they're home. On their downtime, they daydream about a life with you. But when they look in the mirror, they just don't see themselves as being worthy of you. So let me just pull out one card for this person. Then I'm going to go on to the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on your love life. Yeah, they feel like you get a lot of attention. Yeah, this person can get very emotionally distant, or you can get distant with this person when you feel like they're not communicating enough. When you feel like they're not putting enough effort, enough action towards you, you may get distant and you stop entertaining them, but they're going to come towards you. They actually see a lot of potential. They feel, see, I knew it. I said Queen of Swords, like you could be very cutting with your words. You're very honest, you're very direct, and that can be intimidating for someone who's very passive aggressive, and you're very forward. You're very straightforward. Like you give me Sag energy or Aries energy or Leo energy. You just, you know, you're very fast moving. You make fast decisions. Oh, this is not going to work for me. You'll just cut people off. Like you, like this is you. You just cut people off. I think you're afraid of wasting your time. You just don't want to waste your time anymore. I feel like you know what you want. You know exactly what you want. And if you feel like someone is not moving in that straight path that you want them to, you might just cut them off and just move on to the next person. But it's like this person is trying to pace themselves. This person is trying to pace themselves. Meanwhile, you may be a very fast moving person. You like to see progress. You want a person to show up for you or to make the effort that you want them to. They see you as longevity. They're just they may even be very shy. Or they're waiting. They can be an Aquarius. They can even have fears around money. They probably have money issues right now. And this is why they're taking their time when it comes to like really stepping up towards you. They can be healing from heartbreak. Okay, I'm going to do a full spread on this person and tell you all about them on the extended. And let me go into 3 wishes. The biggest thing of why they're so excited about you, they feel like you're the complete opposite of everything that they just left behind. So you're almost like a dream come true. You're almost too good to be true. It's like everything that they didn't like in their last person, you have. You're the complete opposite of everything. It's like you're almost too good to be true is their problem with you. New business. You have a new successful self-employment business. Yeah, business expansion. Some of you, a brand new car. You're going to get a brand new car. And a new pet. Some of you too, like a license. I don't know if you either restoring your license or getting your license, and job promotion. So you have job recognition and expansion in your business, a new pet or a new car. All right. I'm going on to the extended. I send you so much love and light.